Okay.
All right, Sam. So you're going to the Granite Games, correct?
Yes, sir.
You pumped about that?
Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, it'll be fun.
Was there
Hopefully,
anywhere else you hoping to go, or is that where you're kind of?
say that one more time.
Is there anywhere else you're hoping to go, or is that where you're hoping to?
Yeah, that was the one I was. That's the one I wanted to go to. I mean, last year they like sent us some surveys, like our top 5 choices or whatever, how many there are, and that's the one I was going to put at the top, but they just pretty much seated us, and we didn't get a choice, so I got lucky there.
Gotcha. Have you ever done the Granite Games before?
Nope. I know it's been around for a long time, and they usually run a pretty tight show, so it'll definitely be good.
And is any workouts been leaked from them or anything?
No, we don't know anything yet.
Okay.
I think they'll start releasing at least something sometime soon.
Gotcha. And that one is was the first week of June, right?
Yes. Yep.
So how is that? You're going to be, is that the last semifinal?
Oh, it's second to last.
Second to last.
Yes. I think it's like the third one, or the third week to go.
Gotcha. So are you cool with other guys getting their semifinals out of the way, knowing where they're going, and then you're going 2 weeks later, or doesn't matter?
I mean, that's how it was for the West region and everything. I would rather go just go first, obviously, but
yeah,
I'm in the same situation as all the. We all can practice the events or whatnot. Hopefully they only give us like a week's notice or something like that. But I do know CrossFit's like having 2 of the same workout at every semifinals. So I mean, we'll have 2 weeks to be able to practice those. So be hammering those for a while.
Yeah. How do you like that? So I mean, would you do it like once, twice, 3 times? Just kind of depends what the workout is.
Yeah, it definitely depends what the workout is and like how intense it is. If it's like a 7-minute workout, I'd probably do it twice. If it's like a 20-minute workout, I'd probably do it once. But I mean, we'll do it and then do variations of it probably. And it's just stuff like that. So movements of it, obviously, but not like the full workout again.
So how much do you think at your guys' caliber, knowing that 2 weeks in advance, I mean, can a guy, do you think you can make much of a difference in yourself? I mean, sure, knowing it once is great, but after that, is there much practice transitions?
No, I mean, for some people, yes. Some people, I think it makes a huge difference, like the Lucas Parkers or whatever. But I mean, for me, I only need to practice it once, I would say, and then I could pretty much know what I need to do and kind of learned what I need to learn.
And is your body feeling pretty good going into this?
Yeah, body feels good. Everything's feeling good right now.
Yeah, so I saw you got a hang snatch PR the other day.
Yeah. Obviously, body's feeling good, hitting PRs and some stuff, workouts. So yeah, we're moving in the right direction right now. That's
awesome. Yeah, so I was wondering, so you've been doing, pretty intensive CrossFit now for at least a decade. What is the thing that just like keeps you coming back? Especially at the competitive level.
I know my potential, I would say. Like I know how good I can be and will be. So that's what keeps bringing me back.
So you're basically saying you haven't hit that peak yet.
I don't think so. Not yet. I think I have a lot to thank. So that's why I keep doing it. I mean, I'm not going games to get top 10 or top 20 or so.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
That's cool. So you're basically like waking up in the morning, gonna hit your workout, and you're feeling like, man, this is like podium time. I'm gonna go crush this because I want that podium kind of thing.
Yep. Kind of, yeah. That's the mindset I have right now.
Nice. And you're still working out of the like barn and stuff?
Yes. So I have there's like 3 different places I'm going. I have a buddy that has a pretty good gym setup, but it's kind of a tight space. And then I have my garage. That's also a pretty tight space. And then I have the barn, which is like pretty open space. But it's cold in there, and you know how it is. And so I'm kind of like go between those three places and making it work.
And is there, because that's where you did most of the open workouts, look like?
Yeah. So
I
did 2 of the open workouts. Let's see. What was that last? Okay, yeah, forgot the last open workout. Did 2 of the open workouts at my buddy's house, and then 1 of them at the barn.
Gotcha. So do you think it makes, were you able to get it hot enough in there for yourself? Are you feeling like even to go to those workouts, you're like, man?
There's only been a couple workouts where I felt like I was kind of a little cold, so the muscles weren't quite firing. But I would say for any of the semifinal workouts or open workouts, it wasn't a problem. And right now it's warm enough. So it's not a big deal. I'm just complaining.
Because isn't the Granite Games, didn't it get really hot there last year?
Yeah. So it got, I think it was like a heat wave or of some kind. I doubt that's going to happen again, but I mean, the heat's going to affect everybody. So it is what it is.
And is there anything that do you think that's going to be odd that you're expecting to come up that hasn't been before, or anything?
I know that Granite Games announced something about them. One of their sponsors was the flip sled they used at Wadapalooza. So I'm assuming there's that thing there.
So is that something you've practiced with or messed with around with, or?
Like a year ago I did.
Okay.
And I didn't access anything like that around here. So I pretty much got it right away. It wasn't really a problem. So I'm not too worried about it.
Nice. That feels good. That feels real good.
Yeah.
So you're, is there anything new you've been doing of late? Anything new you're adding to your routine, or any tweaks you're making that you'll let the public know about?
Nothing to let the public know about. No. Yeah, I mean, definitely there's some things that I learned from quarterfinals and the open that I changed a little bit up. But they were just little things, nothing big.
Because you're basically training on your own, right?
Say that again.
You're training on your own.
Yeah. So I have a coach right now that I'm working with. I've been working with him for a long time. Harry.
Yeah.
He used to work for Comp Train, and then he ended up selling his portion, and I was working him for a while, and then I stopped working with him, and then now I'm working with him again.
Gotcha. Nice. So you guys got a pretty tight relationship there.
Yeah. We chat pretty much every morning. And go over things. Yeah, I mean, we chat all the time. It's been really good.
So is there much chatter between fellow quarterfinal, semifinal guys coming into this, or you guys are just kind of doing their thing?
Anyone that I'm not talking to anyone that's going to Granite Games. I mean, I'm talking to my same buddies that I always do, James Bragg, and nobody else I think that's really made it to quarterfinals that I'm talking to right now. But other than my buddy.
How do you feel about the I've heard some people talking about how the Granite Games is kind of, a few of the, or even the American the competitions are a little stacked. How do you feel about that?
To be honest, I don't even know who's all going to be there. I'm not really worried about it. I'm only worried about myself, which
that's a good attitude, man.
I mean, I know a lot of people say that, but I honestly haven't even looked who's all going there. The only person I really know is, I know Brent's going to be there, Phil Toon, and I know there's a couple other good people, but Nathan's the only one that's been telling me these things. He's my, I don't know the right word for it, but strategist. He gives me all the new info and movement standards and whatnot.
That's awesome. Yeah. So will Nathan go out with you when you go there? Or?
Good question. Actually, as of now, I should ask him, see if he wants to go.
But you have your wife, your head coaches will be out there.
Yes. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah. So you're taking your son out there. Is Leighton going out? Your number one cheerleader?
I want him to. I really want him to, but I don't know how he's going to be on the plane, and we're not going to risk it. He's going to stay here with grandma, so that'll be good. Gotcha.
I mean, would you say having if your child, especially a young child like Leighton, is out there hanging out in the stands and stuff, does that kind of make it a little more, I don't know if this even happened yet, but just way more to think about, concern yourself with?
Versus... I think if anything, like I wanted him to go because I mean, going back to the hotel and hanging out with him, I would say is a little bit of a stress relief.
Nice.
Think about something else other than competing and whatnot. And as long as he's in a good mood, which he is 95% of the time, it's going to be a good time just hanging out with him.
Mm-hmm.
But the stress on the plane might not be worth it getting him out there. So
totally. Yeah, that's like super fun. So how do you know when you're going to be going out there yet? You going to go there a couple days ahead or a week ahead or?
They haven't given us anything about when we have to check in. I'm assuming it's like the Thursday, the day before. So I'm going to be flying in Wednesday. So Gotcha. That's what I've done kind of for competitions and whatnot. And usually works for me just fine.
Wow. I just hope you're going to have like hopefully an early flight on Wednesday or something. So we don't have to like delays or something and shoot. Because actually you said competition starts on Friday or Thursday?
Friday.
Okay, perfect. Oh yeah. You got to do
check on Thursday and whatnot.
Nice. So is there anything, people should be looking for Sam Kwant 2022 season?
No, other than, I mean, I think I'm the fittest I've ever been right now. So
yeah, I mean, when you're racing at Fraser for that, that millisecond, basically where's the little thing on your foot difference, is your body then compared to now where you're feeling like you're ahead of the game?
Yes.
Nice. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. I would say I'm fitter than I've ever been for longer workouts. And right now, Olympic lifting and strength is doing really well too, which I'm surprised with. I lost like 6 pounds or something like that because I felt like I had a little extra weight. And I wasn't sure how strength was going to be. And I've done my lifts are like I'm PRing and stuff like that. And I'm handling, like I did heavy DT. And I got a PR. And then I've also done like the regional snap 2016, did really well on that. So my body's handling, moving around weight just fine.
Nice. That's amazing. That was amazing. Yeah, because you're still basically like the world record holder for DT in the games itself.
I think so, probably. They should if double DT again, they'd make us do Murph again before. Geez, we were all wrecked from Murph. So
will you be doing Murph this year beforehand?
Not beforehand.
Not for Memorial Day. So
I'm gonna do it.
So does what do you think? Does I think James is going to Atlas? Is that or no? He's I think he's going to Atlas, I believe.
That's the one in Canada?
No, he's not going to Canada. Which one is he going to?
He's not going to the MAC. Shoot, where is he going? I don't even remember, but I know it's
completely forgot where you're going.
What's up?
What do you think? James, you putting your money on him? So you got a top 5 position potential?
I thought about this, and yes, I would put my money on him. The only thing that could get him if there's multiple strength events, which has happened every once in a while, but I would say I'm pretty confident that he's gonna how do you say it? Like how Brent Fikowski in 2016, he was winning events and then would get like middle of the pack or towards the end. So as long as there's only like 2 events that are strength events and then he goes and wins a couple, I think he's got a good shot at making it. So nice. Short answer, yes, I think he's gonna be. I think he has a great shot of making it.
Cool. All right, so you're we're gonna be watching Samuel Kwant. This is gonna be sweet.
Yes.
Glad to hear you're fresh, man, and you're feeling good.
Yes,
that's a beautiful place to be going into this year.
Yeah.
And so you're just getting good night's sleep, eating delicious food.
Yes. Yes, I am.
All right, so be on the lookout for Sam. He's coming for you, semifinals. I would not want to be in that semifinal if I knew Sam was part of it, unless I was second, third, or fourth, I guess.
There we go. Yeah. Yep.